Chris Hatcher, Murray State University.
Perfect. All right, so give me your general thoughts on the upcoming season, Coach.
First of all, we're very excited about it. I feel like we got the base of what we need to be a championship-type team in the OVC. We've been close these past couple years. I know we finished in the middle of the pack, but we've beaten all the teams that are ranked ahead of us each and every year. We just hadn't beat them all in the same year. So I'm hoping this will be the year that we can break through. One big challenge that we have going into the season is we're going to be very young. We got a lot of guys that we redshirted last year. We lost over 20 players to graduation this past season. They're very athletic, probably the most athletic team we've had. They just don't know where to go yet, and that's going to be the biggest challenge during camp, of finding some very simple concepts that they can do well in order to give us success on the field.
Perfect. And on the opposite side of that, what do you like most about your team this year?
Well, I like that youth. I like the energy that these young guys are bringing, to the table, and that really excites me. They got a bad case of the won'ts, as I like to call it, and that's very refreshing. And because I don't think we've had that since I've been here. So again, it's a two-sided deal for us there. One side they don't know much, but the other side that kind of excites me as we head into the 2014 campaign.
What will it take for Murray to be in the championship hunt this year?
A lot of luck. Again, I think we have the type of talent to make a run at the championship. I really do. I know my players, they're very confident about it. And if you're not confident this time of year, you never will be. But we got to be better offensively than we were last season. I thought our defense made huge strides, and that's kind of been an Achilles heel during the first couple years in my tenure at Murray State. Last year was our worst offensive producing year for us. We got to shore that up. We have to have consistent play at the quarterback position if we are to reach the goals that we have set for our team.
Talk to me about your impressions of the OVC race this year.
Well, I think it's going to be awfully tight again. There's a lot of good teams, a lot of great coaches in this league. You look at Jacksonville State, the run they had last year. You got to expect them to be able to run the football at will just on everybody they play. So it'll be interesting. There's always a couple teams in there that nobody pays much attention to, that at the end of the year they're in the hunt. So your guess is as good as mine, except I sure hope Murray State's holding the #1 sign up at the end of the year.
Absolutely. So going off of that, what impact do you think the OVC's postseason success last year has had on the reputation nationally in the FCS level?
It speaks for itself. We've been fighting to get more than one team in the playoffs in the 4 years that I've been here, and finally, the big thing with us is, well, once we get there, we got to be successful. So, I know Tennessee State had a win there in the first round. Of course, Jacksonville State and Eastern Illinois made a great run, and that's going to do nothing but enhance the reputation of our league. And it's like anything, when you win, people start talking about you. And we were very fortunate last season that we had two teams really go a great way in the playoffs.
All right, and lastly, talk to me about your schedule this year.
Going to be tough. Of course, you got the OVC play. We open up with Jacksonville State, our first OVC opponent. That's going to be a very tough game. Of course, they're picked to win it all, and rightly so, with the season that they had last year and all the guys they have coming back. And then out of conference, we go to Louisville, second game of the year, and then third game we go to Western Michigan. And anytime you play up a level on the road is very difficult. But we play Kentucky Wesleyan and Union College, two teams that are a little bit lower than the FCS. Maybe that will balance those games out for us. But scheduling is very difficult, and it is a very hard process. So we're just fortunate that we have 12 games. A couple of weeks ago, we wasn't sure if we were going to have 12. So we're excited we get 12 opportunities that are guaranteed to play ball this year.